my name is Jackie. I am the Oversteeper and welcome back to my channel about tea. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. I wanted to do a what I drink in the day video, and he's watching a cat eat its food right now. So let's start. Alright, so normally my first cup of the day isn't anything too fancy. I'm usually running around trying to get the cats fed, trying to put the medicine on Biscuit, trying to get Oliver dressed and changed and fed. I don't even want to think, so I'm just grabbing my Twinings Earl Grey, and I'm just gonna make a cup of this. I don't even want to think. Sometimes I might dig through my cat cookie jar. I have some other brands of tea in there. Forgot to boil my water, so I guess we'll get that started. Normally I'll dig through my tea, my cat tea, my tea cat, my tea catty, my tea catty. Yeah, normal people have cookies in their cookie jar. I have a bunch of tea. So, some Harney and Sons, some T2, some Adagio. I'm kind of curious, do any of you have any kind of favorite grocery store brands? I know we like to talk a lot about what we get in our Sips By box, our David's teas, our Adagio teas, but sometimes I just don't have the time to prepare all of that, and I like to have a go-to. Don't even think I'm on autopilot, just give me some tea, give me some caffeine, and Twinings happens to be that for me. So I'm curious, do any of you guys have a tea like that? Okay, so I'm trying to get Oliver down for a nap. We just had a big playtime session. He was diagnosed with torticollis recently, so all of our playtime has to be a lot more intentional now with stretching and having him move certain ways. So he does get worn out a lot faster, but he's also sort of at this age where he's fighting naps. So I have him in the crib trying to mellow him out. He was rubbing his eyes. Who knows if he'll actually sleep or not. He might catch a second wind here. And I'm also, in about 10 minutes, I have to jump on a training seminar for payroll. But I wanted to get just a little drink prepared for later this afternoon because I know I'm gonna get thirsty. So I know I'm gonna want probably like an iced tea. I have in this Sips By box, it's not like my actual Sips By anymore. I just sort of grabbed a couple of things that I want to try to drink throughout the week as I work through my collection. So I'll go ahead and show you that really quickly. I have this rooibos mango tea from Adagio. I have not always been a fan of rooibos tea, but I did have, while I was on maternity leave back in October and November, like a vanilla rooibos from Adagio that was really amazing and kind of changed my mind about rooibos tea. So I'm going to try the rooibos mango. It looks pretty good. I also have Caribbean Crush from David's Tea. This is actually what I'm going to try to prepare here in just a couple of minutes. And then I have a couple of selections from Tea Revere. They do a lot of green teas and then also some oolong. So we have an Ollie oolong tea and then a milk oolong tea and then another milk oolong tea. So, and then lastly there is Tea Pig Snooze, which I was thinking of maybe doing a video on a little bit later this week. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I can cold brew this David's Tea Caribbean Crush. It just looks like it would be refreshing. Let's see, it has pineapple, apple, papaya, cranberry, hibiscus, and artificial flavoring. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, so this is what the dry, it's an herbal blend. So this is what the dry tea looks like. Just a lot of big fruit pieces, dried fruit pieces. And it smells really amazing. Just super fruity, super sweet. I'm really excited about this. So I'm just gonna pour it in here and then just fill this up with some cold water. Probably not very much. I'll be lucky. I think I'll be lucky if I can turn this into a cold brew because there really isn't much tea. So I'm just gonna fill this up a little bit, stick it in the fridge for a couple hours, and then hopefully by the end of the, probably like late afternoon, maybe it'll be good to drink. All right, it is almost 11 a.m. and I am having a really hard time concentrating and focusing today. It's just sort of like gloomy outside, gloomy, probably chilly. I haven't gone outside yet, so I'm assuming it's chilly. It's Michigan in March, so it's probably chilly. And it looks damp and soggy outside. And so it's just sort of like, I feel really tired, but I don't like to have caffeine really anytime after my first cup of tea. So I am gonna try maybe a mint variety of tea. And I think I'm gonna try this Harney & Sons mint verbena tea and see if that kind of makes me wake up a little bit. So this is what it looks like. It's just in a sachet pyramid thing. Just looks like it's some peppermint tea. It smells really minty and potent, so that's exciting. So I've already boiled my water. I'm just gonna put it in my cat mug. I've not had this kind before, so I'll have to let you know a little bit later what I think of it. But it should be good. I like Harney & Sons. I have a couple of their stuff in my collection, so. I had to put the payroll process on hold that I was working on. 'Cause it looks like I don't have access to all of the reports. So I guess on to the next task, which I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But this tea is pretty good. I feel a little bit more alert. I don't really taste lemon verbena in it, but it's minty, and I like mint, so it's good tea. Okay, so today was one of those days that just felt like a Monday. Not that it was particularly bad or anything, but like in terms of work, I just felt so incredibly unproductive today. Like I started a bunch of projects and then like maybe got, I don't know, partway through a project and just had to put it on pause. And I really hate days like that where you just start a bunch of things and never accomplish anything. So I am calling it quits for this afternoon, this evening, this afternoon. It's like 3:30. Okay, so I'm gonna try out this vanilla rooibos. It is, let's see here. It's rooibos tea, natural mango flavor, mango pieces, and sunflower petals. It smells fruity and sweet. That's mostly what I smell. I'll show you what it looks like here. Hopefully I don't spill it all over the place. I just foresee like I'm gonna spill it everywhere. I do that with rooibos all the time. So this is what it looks like. It's got big chunks of mango in there, and you can see the sunflower petals, and then of course the rooibos. Say that. Okay, so I don't know if I'm really feeling this tea, which is kind of a bummer, but luckily I just have a sample pack, so it's not like I have a big bag to drink through. It sort of tastes like alcohol, like a medicinal alcohol flavor. Oliver's kicking me in the leg right now, so. Okay, so I did add a little bit of sugar, and sugar makes everything better, I think. So I definitely prefer this sweetened as opposed to unsweetened. It sort of mellows that medicinal flavor that I think rooibos sometimes has. I don't think I really noticed the mango coming through I mean, it's not really a fruity tea, but there is, like, after you've sipped, there is maybe a little bit of tartness that I can taste on the back of my tongue. So, I mean, that's interesting. I don't think, unfortunately, I care too much for the rooibos mango, the mango rooibos. Not that it's bad or anything, but I just think for my personal taste, Adagio has other blends that are that I think that I prefer. So like I really love their vanilla rooibos, and I also really love their pecan turtle rooibos, which is a new addition to their online store. If you haven't tried that yet, I do definitely recommend it. Looks like there's a tree. It looks like there's a plant coming out of my head. That's one of my snake plants that I haven't managed to kill yet. So I decided to go ahead and try out the Caribbean Crush that I've been cold brewing all day. It's like this, and I don't know if this is like the normal color of it or if this is what the color is, because I don't know if this is the color of it because I just had a sample pack. Normally you would, I think, double the amount of dried tea leaves per water, per I guess 8 ounces of water. And I didn't really have that opportunity this time since I just had a sample pack. So I don't know if it gets much darker than this, but it is a really pretty blush color, if you can see it. And my little one is right down here playing with his rattles and his toys. So I'm just, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I guess before I try it, it sort of has like this really sticky sweet scent to it, sort of like really ripe fruit. Bless you, young man, bless you. He just belched. And now he wants to roll over. I'll move for you. I'll move for you. You wanna come over here and get some of that tea? No, you can't have that, you're too young. Yeah, it has like this really sticky sweet scent of like really ripe fruit. Like a candy, like a pineapple lifesaver or a pineapple gummy bear, which are the best lifesaver and gummy bears. Do they even still make lifesavers? I don't know. And flavor wise, again, I feel like it would be a much different story if I had like more leaves, like a bigger, if I was steeping more of the herbal tea, then maybe it would be like a more potent flavor. But that being said, I mean, considering this is probably a bit watered down, this is pretty good. There's already a sweetness in it, so like you don't need to add any kind of sugar. It's already pretty sweet, I think, probably because like the fruit pieces were candied and have sugar on them already. And it's just sort of a, I don't know, nice fruity flavor. I don't know what kind of fruit. Probably more of that pineapple flavor, like candy pineapple. Not like pineapple, but like candy pineapple. But yeah, I would definitely get this again, actually. So maybe next time down the road, when I'm not on my tea ban anymore, I will go ahead and get this. This is the Caribbean Crush from David's Tea. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jot this one down so that I can remember to try more of it later. This would be really awesome on like a really hot summer day, just having this like cold brewed or iced or something like that. I prefer cold brewed because ice just waters it down. So, but yeah, 10 out of 10 would get it again. All right, so it is about 9 o'clock. And my other cat Fargo is in the background playing with one of his toys. And so I don't think we'll get him to stop. Now he wants to be fed. Oh my goodness, he's being such a diva. It's 9 o'clock. This is gonna be the last tea of the day. And I normally don't do a nightcap, but today was just sort of a blech kind of day. And I feel like it's probably gonna carry over into sleep time. So I'm just drinking, it's just chamomile. Literally, it's just chamomile. That's what it's called, just chamomile by T2. Oh, that's really good. That's super good. Hey guy, I have Oliver sitting next to me on the couch. If you see me bopping back and forth, it's because he's kicking me. It's because he's kicking me. But anyways, this is a very nice cup of chamomile. It's very honey. It's very honey-like. I think that's a wrap for today. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and commenting and subscribing. And I'd like to know, what kind of tea do you drink in a day? All right, bye.